Hello and welcome back to the Knives Fast channel, guys. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Look at this beautiful blue sky. Weather out here is really nice. I'm getting a few steps in. I need about 2,500 more. So we're going to talk like this, and then if I get done in a decent amount of time, I'll finish up on the tripod downstairs. But hopefully you guys understand it's not a big deal. But come on in. If you would like this video, comment after it posts. Make sure you subscribe, guys, and watch the videos, and hit that notification bell to all. Helps out. We try to have a lot of fun here. Hello, Mr. Justin. How are you, sir? Good to see you. What's up, Jim? Well, I got to be honest, guys. I'm kind of struggling this afternoon. Charlie Kirk, kindest individuals I've ever met. Always kind to me. I was the guy that meet him at his car and walk him into the studio for TV interviews and hits and stuff. For years I did this. Met his wife. I don't care how you feel about somebody's politics. I don't agree with a lot of people's politics. But this is senseless and ridiculous. And I'm just gutted. I accidentally saw the video that was close up, and after 30 years in news media, seeing some horrible stuff, that's one of the worst things I've ever seen. And so I'm a little broke up and trashed. So it is what it is. But if anybody condones this kind of crap, you're just wrong. And I don't think there's anybody in here who would, but just don't think. So that's why I didn't go live sooner. Scarlett and I have been in there praying for his family and talking, and finished dinner and figured I'd go ahead and come on here. We're going to talk about knives. We're not going to talk about this the whole time, but I'm coming from a pretty ugly spot right now. Just thought I'd let you guys know. Hey, Keith. I get it, Justin. I'm sorry, dude. I shouldn't go into it, but I did. Hey, Clint. Can't Wolf Style, hello. Hey, David. Yeah, he was. Good to see you, rule number 9. Hey, Clint Crosby. Hey, Ron Dobbins. It would be nice. It would be nice, Justin. Hey, Steve L. I mean, whether you agree with him or not, he was trying to have civil political discourse, and I'm just not sure we can do that in this world anymore, unfortunately. Hey, Kelly. Hope you're doing well. Hey, Matisfaction. Hope everyone is doing really, really well. I hope you guys are having maybe a better day than I've had. I did have a couple really good meetings today that I've been working on for a long, long time, and some things got seen by leadership and they loved it, so that's good. But then I was taken out of that, finished the meeting, and as soon as I got out of the meeting, a friend told me about Charlie, a friend that also knows him. So it's been pretty rough. But anyway, so it is Wednesday, so Matisfaction will be live tonight, so definitely check his channel out. Hey, Josh, what's up, dude? Hope you're doing well. Thank you. I mean, I didn't know him super close or anything, but when you meet some of these people several times, I mean, Charlie probably 10 times or more. There was a day when he was in our studio for the entire day recording stuff. Spent a lot of time with him that day, ate lunch with him, talked to him, but definitely not close. He probably wouldn't even remember who the heck I was, but super nice guy. Yeah, I get it. This is community. We'll take the trolls out. The trolls will go out like trash, Justin. And I'm not going to go any deeper. There's other things I want to say. But I don't want to make it political, so I'm not going to. We're just going to focus on it's wrong and prayers for his wife and family, his wife and kids. That's all I got to say. Okay, that was it. But I hope everybody's doing good. You carrying anything good today? If you are, let me know what it is. I would love to hear. And I do have a piece of candy in my mouth, which is probably a dumb thing to do while you're doing a stream. And I'm not pulling out a knife just yet because there's people right behind me following me. Absolutely, Satisfaction. Absolutely. We had many conversations like that where I'm very, very sure of that. The place I work is, it's an openly Christian university. And so you can have lots of conversations like that with people. And we definitely do. So, yep. Probably not the right thing to do, Satisfaction. I usually don't have competing walkers, but let me just freak him out. Nah, we'll wait a minute. Got my Jack Wolf Tango in the pocket. That's nice. Oh, in the mail today. Gotcha. Yep. And I would say the same thing about his wife. Met her a couple of times. Very sweet lady. I've been carrying my Forest V2 today. Nice, Matt. Orion knives, Cetas, petrified fish. What's that say? Patty? Brass Brigade, JKL, Warncliffe for Warncliffe Wednesday. Nice, Jim. Just got my Griffin F3 modded by Paul Might. Really liked it, of course. My usual T-Cal around my neck and a Kershaw Bel Air and MagnaCut. Nice, Kelly. Kaiser Veritas. Hopefully have my Pinion Proto on Saturday. Nice, Wolf Style. The last one sold this morning. I've got to pack that up tonight. So everything I put up is gone. Thank you. I did a trade with War Room and got an Asher today. Which one, Justin? What's going on, Edge Polishers? I have a ZT0308. We the People limited edition. I love that one. I get to review that, didn't I? Rivery Zero fidget utility knife. There you go, David. Carrying my backup knife all week since DHS has Para 3 lightweight now. What? Oh, really? Oh, that sucks, Neil. We don't like that. My Victorinox Jet Setter and Vero Fulcrum for Uncle Cal. Hey, Clint, what's up? Hey, Blaze. These little orange candies you get at TJ Maxx. I don't know what they're called, but I shouldn't have it in my mouth while I'm on a stream, but I do. Ron, I'm doing good. Hope you are. Hey, B Shady. And found out I need surgery to get rid of a kidney stone. Dang, Uncle Cal, that sucks. Hope that all goes well. New knife day, Riot VK A-Nub, Volpex design. It's insanely good. Love being surprised by a knife in a good way. Nice, Nick. Joe Kasprick, what's up? Hey, dude, out for a walk? Yeah, I am. Shutting down everything on the mountain. There you go, Rory. I hope you have a good rest of your day. The Nomad. Nice, Justin. Kunwu Excalibur in black DLC. And a Zerkutide clip. Which one do you have? Oh, he's talking to Steve L. Got it, Ron. I'm carrying a Spyderco smock. But I reserve the right to swap it out when I get home. There you go. Hey, Matt Maurer, what's up? Trying to catch up, guys. Ooh, root beer barrels. That sounds good, Maddie. I thought so, David. Yep. All right, I'm caught up. Let's see if the couple's still behind me. Yes, they are. All right, well, we'll carefully show you the first knife I'm carrying today, which is the Riot XOM. That's the first one I've got today. Hey, Blade Shooter. Good to see you, Michael Chavez. Nice, Blaze. Thank you, dude. Premium Pony Stout. Little Bro Slippy and a Tiffany Shadow Chickadee in M4. Nice, Be Shady. Love that sound. Wife doesn't, but I do. Nice, Maddie. My grandmother would always have butterscotch candies in a glass bowl when I would go over to see her. So, Ron, that's great. When I was probably 11 or 12, we went over to my grandmother's. Now, it was probably 11 because I lived in California till I was 11, and we moved to North Carolina where my dad's mother was because, just to move back and help her out. And she had one of those bowls on her coffee table with lemon drops. And so, of course, as a kid, you stick a couple lemon drops in your mouth. She looks over and she goes, "What'd you take my lemon drops for?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was okay if I had one." She said, "No, I mean, they're mine." And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And so I just put them in my mouth and I realized they were smooth. Well, if you know lemon drops, the old school ones, they were like sugar coated on the outside. Well, she would put them in her mouth and suck the sugar off and put them back in the bowl. I almost barfed everywhere. Oh, gosh. Never did that again. Never did that again. Not at all. All right. Exactly, Maddie. Yep, exactly. So, second knife on me today is the Aries EDC Rock Hopper in Frost Camo Carbon and Acid Stone Wash. Beautiful. Let me put it back real quick. Hold on. Don't want to stab myself. All right. Got that. Oh, no, that is not a joke. That is the real deal, man. My grandmother was an odd bird. Ian, it was my Riot XOM. The lovely XOM. Yep. Grandma Miller's candy dish in the dining room. Nice. Hey, Freak Show, how you doing? And then the third knife in the pocket today has been claimed by my wife yet again. But this is very fair. This should be her knife. Oh wait, did I really? Yeah. All right, I'm gonna turn back toward the house because I already completed my steps. Hey. So, yeah. There you go. I want to be a grandma so I can have candy out everywhere. There you go. So yeah, she does, Blaze. So this one has to be hers, but I'm going to buy myself one too. This is the new Rosecraft Piney River Peanut. It's kind of hard to open one-handed, but it is a lovely clip point blade. It's a peanut, so it's tiny, teeny, tiny. It's super easy to carry, super easy for small tasks like cutting an apple or whatever you need to do. Antique blue bone, and those are coming out on Friday. And of course, if you get one at traditionalpocketknives.com, you can get 10% off with code KnivesFAST10. Or if you wait till noon that day and get one at Rosecraft, you can get 10% off with code KnivesFAST. Ian says, Strawberry candies, yeah, those are cool. But only grandmothers have. Did your grandmother? My grandmother also used to put out the ribbon candies at Christmas. Anybody remember those? They just tasted like sugary syrup or something, but she loved those. But thankfully, she didn't suck those first. Funny, funny. All right, we're gonna head down to the basement. But thank you to those who bought Tempest prototypes and the other Tempest knives that were available. We sold everything. I took it all to the post office today except one, which I'm gonna package up here in about 20 minutes and get it on the road to the person that that bought that. You know what's funny is what went last is the 3 pinions. They were the last 3 knives to sell, so I thought that was kind of interesting. I don't know why I thought it was interesting, but I did. There you go, and that's how that works. Nothing wrong with those. Oh, there you go, Uncle Cow, yeah. Preschool, pre-sucked candy is the worst candy, yeah. Hey, Brian Dixon, what's up, dude? We had a mix of typical... Oh, I already read that one. All right, headed down to the basement. Give me just a second. We won't show you my keypad here. I'm working on it, guys. Y'all, you don't even know. The camera is right behind Scarlett's head right now. Can you imagine how terrible it would be if I turned it and showed her? I would get killed. I would just be absolutely dead. But thankfully, I'm not an idiot. I like my life, and we will keep it that way. Right, Scarlett? Yup. Uh-oh, what joke did I miss, Ian? Let's see. I'm scrolling up, buddy. You should get with our knife to make the collab opinion. But a bunch. Nice, Ian. Good effort, Ian. I'll give you an A for effort. All right, we're turning lights on. So we'll show this the very last knife to go in the sale was this black micarta pinion. So I've got to get this boxed up and out to the person. An effort, yes. I mean, it's like mass faction. It's like saying you get an A in grammar. You get an A letter grade in effort. Don't you know? Maddie. Sorry to hear that. Uh-oh. Let's see what Kathleen said. Scary day for me. I have 2 granddaughters. Oh no. Yeah, that's terrible. Kathleen, I'm sure they're okay, but yeah, both safe. Oh wow. Crazy, Kathleen. Yeah, it's a sad day for the First Amendment, for the ability to speak your mind in safety. It's a sad day. It's a sad day, for America. It really, really is. I don't care what side you're on. Nobody should be killed because of their opinion. There's lots of people whose opinions I don't like. None of them deserve to be hurt or die or be killed. None of them. I mean, of course, we all have a place where we wish somebody would, maybe be quiet, or we don't like their opinion or whatever. But, all right, what did Freak Show say? I love running up. Yeah. Oh, man, I hate that in disc golf, Freak Show. I hate it. Hey, Dana. You walk up and they're walking slow. There's 4 or 5 people up there because disc golf, they don't cut them at 4. They can play 5, 6 people. And they're just taking their sweet time, and you're waiting at the pad every time, and they won't let you play through. Hey, Marco, what's up, man? Hey, J1, what's up? I didn't see it, Jim. Gavin Newsom, if he said something good, then that's awesome. I saw, actually, I got to give her credit. Kamala Harris said something that I clapped for. It's just not, it's politics, dude. We all have opinions. There's no reason. Yeah, absolutely, Ernesto. But we're not getting political. I just want to keep that clear. If it starts getting political, if you start saying something on one side or the other, you're gonna be knocked out for the day. Okay, so don't do it. So, not that you were going to, Ernesto, or anybody else. I'm just saying you can say generic things, but we're not getting into issues or he shouldn't have said this or that shouldn't, whatever. No, me too, Ernesto. Well said, dude. You did good. I'm just trying to keep it from going where it shouldn't go. That's all. Not that you were doing that. Oh yeah, hey, hopefully Blaze, have a good one, man. Ernesto, you're welcome. You didn't do anything wrong, dude. I'm just preventing somebody else from it because I can always feel when stuff starts building up that something's going to go the wrong direction, if that makes sense. I mean, look, we're talking politics generically here, Freak Show, but I just don't want actual. Well, if he wasn't such a liberal, or if he wasn't such a mouthy Republican, or a right winger, or a left winger, I don't want none of that today. None of that. None of it. You can say this stuff shouldn't happen. You can say everybody should be allowed to say their piece without threat of violence. But no, we're not getting into political views. Yep, I agree. This came from Hobby Lobby. I don't know. I don't know what Joe Rogan has. Unfortunately, Blade Shooter, it feels a bit like that. I don't think it did. But I think we all feel a bit like that today. I don't know that it died. One psycho decided to squelch truth and an amendment. Well, okay, I shouldn't say that. Squelch somebody's opinion of truth. That's what I should say. I apologize. That was wrong on my part. The violence is bad no matter where it comes from, and I feel bad for my granddaughters. Yep. Glenn Beck was saying that his daughter was under the tent. And yeah, that's scary. She's 19. Yes, so I met his wife, Kevin. Hello. A couple years ago when they were about to get married. Several years ago, I guess it was. Golly, it was like 4 years ago, I guess. Yeah, scary as all get out. I feel bad for her. She was very sweet. Let's all be kind to others, even if those don't agree with your viewpoints. Right, High Tide. In this chat, we all agree that we love pocket knives and need it. Yeah, no, 100%. So we'll move away from this conversation just to go back to knives. And, everybody knows how they feel, and we're just not going to start some sort of feud over it. I'm just telling you without political bias on any side. I spent a bunch of different times with Charlie Kirk, talking to him, walking him from his car to the studio. He was always kind. He was always courteous. He always asked me about my family. That's what I choose to think about today. A very kind young man. And you know what? 1 year older than my oldest kid. No, like 6 months older than my oldest kid. Very, very scary. Ernesto, I do not know California knife laws. I would suggest you go to kniferights.org and look up the Legal Blade app. There's an app that tells you what you can carry in each state. But I don't know each knife law. Kind of hard to believe, David, for sure, man. Thanks, Josh. Yep. We just keep making noises over and over again. Knife right. Oh, absolutely. And I want to thank all of you guys who jumped in to help them when I asked. That was huge. That was absolutely huge. So many of you jumped right in there and helped Knife Rights, and I thought that was incredibly awesome. Incredibly awesome. Hey, Dangaross, what's up, dude? All right, we're 26 minutes in. We'll go a few more minutes. And then don't forget to check out KnifeTube's schedule and see what streams are live tonight. We know our buddy Mattis Faction that's been in here has a stream tonight. Check that out. Got my 80s camo carbon Thunderhead today along with my sugar maple jack. Nice, Kevin. Great. Oh, it's very fidgety, Dangaross. I mean, high tide. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm still not super great at it, but everyone make sure you are subscribed and hit that thumbs up. Thank you, Ron. Hey, dang, Ross, good to see you again. But I hope everybody is having a pretty good day. Hug your loved ones. Yeah, all that stuff. Now, don't forget. There you go, Dana. That works. Do it. Don't forget, and again, I know this is not in everybody's price range, but check out the KB Knives Zephyr, my newest design. It is a large integral. You guys know that I love my Best Tech Keen 2, which is a much larger knife. The Zephyr is 8.37 inches, so it's pretty big, but it's not as big. I mean, the Keen 2 is 9 inches. So yeah, I mean, to say that my love of the Best Tech Keen 2 inspired the Zephyr is absolutely spot on. I made it smaller. I made it different. The shape is different, but definitely was inspired by a really simple, really good, bigger knife. That's what I was inspired by. It is Jim. I can't look it up. I don't have my computer down here, and I thought they were in stock. Yeah, they were, because Uncle Cow, Shield Arms, another Josh. That's why I got confused. Shield Arms said he already ordered his. Huh. It is in stock, J1W says. That's what I thought. Well, if it's at KB Knives, use code KnivesFAST for 20% off. It's an expensive knife, so that gets you a very large discount. But it's at kbknives.com. Code KnivesFAST will get you 20% off. See you, Rory. Got to run and finish out the day. Oh, hey, man, you're good, brother. It should be around for a little while here. And they might come to White Mountain. I bet you they will. Where did you guys, whoever said that, J1W, where did you see the Zephyr in stock? Hold on, I'm looking for something. I'll be right back. I'm trying to find a plain box. I found a bunch of plain boxes to put the prototypes in, but I think I might be out of plain boxes. I'm trying to find something to put the pinion in, but all I got is boxes with cutouts, and these won't fit in the cutouts. So I got to keep looking. Search bar Zephyr at KB. Okay. Jim, he's saying it's at KB's website. Believe I'm out of plain boxes. Maybe I am. That's dumb. Wait, maybe that's one. Is that one? There we go. Got one. Plain box. All right, I'll be right back, guys. Trying to multitask as usual. Never a good idea. So my Zephyrs should be on the way soon. I'm getting all three. It's a long story, but I'm getting all three. I'm like, I got to. They're my knives. I want them so I can promote them. Now, will I keep all three? I might not. I might sell one. I might sell two. I don't know. But for now, I'm getting all three because it's my knife and I want all three just to see them. And then I can decide which one or ones I want to keep after that, if that makes any sense. I am super excited. Hey, Scott. What's up, dude? Scott Benefield, good to see you. Now, I got two stories I wanted to tell you guys. Both are customer service stories, okay? Number one, I had a phone conversation today with our friends. Oh, okay, well, I got three customer service stories. I had a phone call today with our friends at Benchmade. I bought the station knife recently, and some of you probably even saw me put up a video of... Oh, thanks, Dana. It was a blast. Some of you probably saw me put up a video last night that showed me cutting zucchini with it. It was zucchini, not cucumbers. Everybody kept saying cucumbers. It was zucchini. So when I was done, okay, I used it about a week earlier, and when I was done, it says it's a DLC coating. But when I was done about a week earlier using it, the coating turned gray. It was black, and all we did was wash it in soapy dishwater with a rag, and the coating turned gray. So I was like, oh, that's not good, but I just kind of didn't worry about it, right? Well, KB Knives, Ron. KBKnives.com. KBKnives.com. So, last night I cut with it, and I cut onions, and I cut zucchini. And when we washed it, it got even grayer, and then when I went to dry it off, it looks very splotchy, like the coating is coming off. It's supposed to be DLC. DLC should not do that. So I already had a little bit of chip on my shoulder, and I called Benchmade today, but I was deciding I'm just going to be real nice and see how this goes. And I got to tell you, I spoke to a very sweet young lady at Benchmade. She was incredibly kind. It was hey, Gene Johnson, it was a great conversation. Oh gosh, Satisfaction, I would never do that. Hey, Tegan. So really kind girl. They're sending me a box and a label, and I did have to pay $10 for that, but oh well. They think there may be a manufacturing defect because they agreed with me. DLC should not do that. She did say that sometimes the black DLC will get dry, and you should hit it with KC words, mineral oil. But that it shouldn't be taking the coating off. So, they are going to look at it. I think I'm going to see if they'll switch me out for a stonewash blade one or satin or whatever it is. I don't think I want the coated blade. The only reason I got the coated blade is Zach went and picked it up for me at Benchmade, and that's what they had. So, but I'm going to see. I'll offer. Okay, Jim, that's good. That's good. That I'm going to see if they will switch it, and I'll pay the extra because it is extra for the stonewash. But I'd rather pay the extra and not have the coated one that goes bad. So I'm going to call them back tomorrow and just say, hey, I talked to somebody yesterday. The knife's on the way. What's the chances I can do this? I hope. Hey, Woodfish, what's going on? So that's customer service number one. Customer service number two, I griped last week about Quiet Carry's customer service. They treated me pretty poorly. I was very upset. I did not care for it. And on that live stream, I was pretty nice about it. Well, shortly after that live stream, they reached out to me and offered a very good resolution. So they are literally sending me a new Quiet Carry Drift LC in blue G10, not the one I originally ordered that had the milling on it, because they don't have any of those, but they're sending me a blue G10 one like I reviewed, and they won't let me pay for it. I had paid for the first one. They refunded my money. They won't let me pay for it. So good on Quiet Carry for coming back and making it right, okay? And then there's a third customer service. And I got to tell you, I think you guys already know this, but this community is the best. So as you guys know, I paid a certain custom fixed blade maker in Florida to make a microburst fixed blade for me. And when I got it, the sheath was scratching the blade. And I don't know if you've noticed that in my videos of it, but it was scratching it pretty bad. But I was just going to live with it, okay? Scott saw a video of it, said, "What's that?" And I told him, and he goes, "Send that back. That's not, you shouldn't be doing that." So Scott has worked on this like for hours now, reshaping the handle, reshaping the Kydex, 4 different Kydex sheaths until he got it right. And then we were talking, and I noticed he was showing it to me, showing it's good, showing the new sheaths, showing everything. And I noticed he took his own maker's mark off the knife because he needed to take the scratches out, but mine is still on there, the Tempest. And I'm like, "Scott, I don't want that knife back without your logo on it, dude." So he's now graciously and gratefully putting his logo back on it and then sending it to me. So thanks to Scott, Aries EDC, for making it right. You know, such a great dude. Makes great stuff. Things happen like this, and he's making it right. He remade the sheath 4 times and refinished the blade. Yep. He had to refinish the blade to a hand satin to get it to work. Yep. It was a tough shape, and I told him he could reshape the handle any way he wanted to, and yeah, slightly. It's thinner. It's different, but it's great. I'm sure I'll love it. If anything, it might make it slightly lighter, which is good. All right, guys. So those are my 3 customer service stories, and they're all pretty good outcomes, if you ask me, so far. We'll see. Yeah, I can't wait. It wasn't hand satin to begin with, so we'll see what this looks like. Should be really cool. Can't wait. He's going to fix his maker's mark before he sends it back. I want his maker's mark on there. He's to me, it's my design, but it's not a Tempest knife. It's an Aries knife. All right, guys. So like and comment and subscribe and hit that notification bell to all. And you know, there are certain things I don't shy away from saying. And so I am going to say this. And I always say, if you don't pray, then keep Charlie's family in your thoughts. But if you pray, please pray for Charlie's wife and his 2 kids and his parents and the whole family. I can't, and the country, dude. X crapped the bed with that video. It should have never been shared over and over and over again like that and just punch a bunch of us right in the face. There you go, Mattis Faction. Thank you, brother. Me too. That has scarred me today. Seeing that video of what happened to him and what was taking place to him when he got shot, I will be dreaming about that tonight and tomorrow night and another night probably. Years ago, I don't even want to say this, but I'm going to say it. I walked up on an accident scene with a camera on my shoulder. The reporter's like, come on, you got to get this, start rolling. There was an accident where a car was going that way and a truck with a flatbed trailer and a shed was coming the other way. It jackknifed and the trailer opened the top of the car like a can opener. So I knew what I was walking up on, but nothing will ever heal your brain from seeing a beheaded lady with her son standing over the top of her screaming. So I kind of gotten over some of that and a few other things like that. And I thankfully didn't have to use that piece of footage, and we deleted that piece of footage. We blacked over it. But seeing something like that today brought all that crap back into my head. I haven't thought about that lady or that story in years. I haven't thought about some of the others. I haven't thought about, my media ethics class in college. They showed us this politician who was caught in a major embezzlement scheme and went for his press conference back in the early 80s and put the gun in his mouth live on TV and shot himself because it was a media ethics class and they were teaching us. There were 3 different news stations there. One of them immediately widened out his camera, tilted down, locked it down, and left the room. One of them zoomed into the guy's face, and one of them pulled wide but stayed in the room. And they were asking us, which one would you be? But that one has been stuck in my head. Yep, that's it. Gosh, Matt, that is some of the worst video I've ever seen in my life. And we had to watch it for a class. He told us we could leave if we didn't want to see it, that it was gruesome, but it would get the point across about media ethics. And it's, for me, the point was always I would be the guy that would lock to put so the guy pulled out wide where you could still see what was happening, and he locked his camera down and in respect left, but he was still recording. That's where I would be. Oh, the third guy actually turned his camera off. Okay. First guy zooms in, keeps recording. Second guy pulls wide and still records and leaves the room. Third guy pulls wide, shuts his camera off. That's and stopped recording. So I would be the second guy. Yeah, Tegan, it sticks with you, dude. So seeing that video today was not what I planned for my day. And when you know somebody, I wouldn't look. I met Charlie many times. I've talked to Charlie many times. But I wouldn't say I'm friends with him or anything. But when you know somebody and you see that piece of footage, awful, awful. Yes, there was. Yeah, there was, Kevin. I've seen that one too, unfortunately. So anyway, I didn't say it to bring up bad memories for anybody or do anything. I just did it. Yeah, gotcha, David. That'll do it. Kids are seeing this so freely now. Yeah, I know, Maddie. It was just rolling through the feed. People were retweeting and reposting, and I'm like, stop. What is wrong with you? Yeah, we got to. We got to. You're right. Oh, the guy was a military sniper. Yeah. Awful. Well, apparently they've captured him according to what everybody's saying here. And he's a military sniper. God. Okay. All right, guys. Well, that's enough for me. I got to go. We've gone 45 minutes, so I'm going to wrap it up. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell to all, and hug your loved ones. And take care of the people in this chat. Be there for everybody. Be there for Blade Walker. Be there for Kathleen, who's going through stuff. Be there for Tim B. Be there. I'm forgetting people. I know Rory's going through some stuff. There's others on here. I'm blanking. There's a bunch of folks that are going through stuff on here. Just think about your friends, your loved ones. Take care of everybody. Hey, Gene. Just take care of people. All right? So, guys, take it easy. Appreciate each and every one of you. And thanks for watching the Knives Fast channel. We'll see ya. I agree, Scott. That works.
There you go, Ron. All right. Thanks, guys. I got to go. Bye.